Welcome everybody, I'm Venanzio Arquilla. I'm the head of the master course of integrated product design, and today I will introduce you the course of study and all the main characteristics of this innovative field. As you know, Politecnico di Milano is really well ranked into the design schools all around the world. We are the first one public university in the first 5 position. So this is for us a good quality, but also this is a good news for you that will join our master courses, because you will be in a really international environment and also in a well-ranked international university. Integrated product design is, in our vision, the most updated design approach today, just because we cannot, let's say, simply stop into the physical dimension of the product, and as you know, you live every day a new relation with the product, in which product embeds technology and which product is integrated into systems of services and system of offer that are far away, distant from the traditional vision of the product. So what we will learn into this course of study will be a multidisciplinary attitude that is again included into the analysis of complex system and the ability to manage both the tangible and intangible dimension of product and services. So in this sense, we will improve the traditional design culture that is something relevant into the also Italian design way, and to integrate this design culture with a new and more modern approach. In this sense, the positioning of the IPD master courses is a position that starts with the product, and the product is the heart of our reflection, but that see the product as something that opens throughout the service, and also that deal with tangible and intangible, as I said before. In this sense, we are different from design engineering that is more related with tangible element of the product, with digital interaction designer that is more related into the intangible connected with the digital part of the system of the product or maybe the application, and the service side that is mainly, let's say, covered by the course of study of product service system design. So in this sense, we will discuss about the new and the most modern role of the product today, the physical product, into the service economy and the service environment. For this reason, we want to link together design, technology, and new feature just to, let's say, create new offers that are social and environmentally relevant, because we do need to define a different perspective of sustainability. And in this sense, dealing with product, dealing with technology means also generate something that will be sustainable for the future. And we want to look at products that are also, let's say, aesthetically and also desirable as sustainable. In this sense, we want to work in a process or a system in which the product is part of a system, and design link technology, but also deal with new habits and new way to interpret the function and the system. And in this sense, we live in this ecosystemic perspective. The professional coming from integrated product design are able to manage and lead multidisciplinary design teams, and also to, let's say, enhance emerging technology, humanizing them, and defining future scenario in which the user has a role and the user experience is the most relevant part to, let's say, deepener when you develop a new product and services. In this sense, we will have a transdisciplinary approach, because in the course of study we will have also many competence coming from our schools of engineering here in Politecnico, but also professional coming from the professional world. And then we will work with emerging technology, defining future scenario. We introduced a specific course in scenario building that will be one of the key differential offer of our master in relation to the other master of Politecnico and in relation with the other master all around the world. And then we will give you the opportunity to define the reason why some design solution you develop is the best alternative possible, both from the user experience but also from the sustainability approach. In this sense, doing integrating product design in Politecnico means connecting innovation processes, having a system thinking approach, but also looking at the culture, the user, the market, and the experience related to the user, having the user as a focus, to defining a new product system in which the product has a role, but also the product is part, integrating services and systems. The main characteristics of these master courses were developed within a steering committee made by former students of Politecnico that today, let's say, a precise role into relevant companies and organizations all around the world. The idea, it was the ones of, let's say, asking them or which are the characteristics of the today designer and which are the most qualitative element that they will recognize in a future designer. And they pointed out the importance or the relevance of, let's say, stressing the aesthetic quality and the beauty of product, and this is something typical by the Italian design approach, but also to push a cross-disciplinary approach and to face project in a critical and systemical view. So this idea of product system is something that will characterize the future integrated product designer. But also, the situation today is the ones in which a good designer is the one that is able to envision and design future user experience, because we live in an experience company and a service society. And in this sense, what we stressed in these integrated product design courses and why we say that the product is the heart of the courses is because the new designer needs creativity but also needs muscles in terms of ability in design good things and design well the things. Just because the world is evolving so much and the new dimension arises. For example, looking at standard business like agricultural tractors, the first era of product were mainly mechanical, and also the focus were to define a, let's say, comfortable cabin and to make the user able to do a job. Today, the cabin seems like a video game setting in which you can drive with a joystick situation, but also the most advanced one are related and connected with drone control systems, and also they are connected with computer that can easily, let's say, set the best performance and company of the product, but also the best performance related to the activity to do. So in this sense, doing design today is mixing together all these elements, generating product and system that are qualitative and sustainable. The students of Master Integrated Product Design, they will be able to do both the systemic vision, but also the capability to define a good product and a usability of a good product. In this sense, the aim of the courses is the one to lead or to drive the students throughout an evolution of industries. All of us knows that today the industry has Industry 4.0, and also that there are different not only means of production, but also way of interaction. And then the boundaries between what is feasible and what is desirable is the research pathway in which our designer will live with. In this sense, the course is made to ensure a team model design learning approach in which the design thinking will be something that the students will know, but they will apply the design mainly into the product design, but also the experience design. In this sense, there is a complex mix of disciplines in which the product designer that will be mastered in Politecnico, our Master in Integrated Product Design, will deal with. So the most relevant part of the didactic unit will be related with design, but also we will have technology and engineering together with our colleague of design engineering and let's say the design material. But also we will have social and human sciences and some elective courses in which the students can choose a wide range of contemporary and stimulated elements to enrich their portfolio. And the portfolio and the profile will be also, let's say, customized by the internship and the thesis. In this sense, user experience and interaction design are one part, research and concept design will be the focus, as design and new technology is something in which the students need to be trained just to be enough critics to define what technology is relevant and how technology can become something recognized and with which the user can give value. But also we will give some visual culture to the students and also capability to relate with humans, because the focus of the design research for the future is making better life for people. In this sense, this course of study that is one of the first of Politecnico of Milan and that is in line with the product design bachelor courses, took part to these ambassador processes made by Politecnico, and specifically the participation of the course of study Master in Integrated Product Design is with 3 different profiles of ambassador: the green technology, smart infrastructure, and the creative thinking. This is just to ensure to the students a wider perspective in their education, but also a capability to be, let's say, ambassador into the company about some innovative skill. In this sense, we think that green technology, smart infrastructure, and creative thinking are relevant skills for the future, and also they are really requested by the market, so this will be an opportunity for the students. The students that are, let's say, interested in the ambassador process, they need to choose which one of the ambassador they will follow, and they need to enrich their portfolio and they enrich their study plan with extra credits in relation to the ambassador that they choose. So the idea is that every student should do 120 credits to be graduated in Politecnico. They need to add 12 more, and they need to do in total 30 credits in the field of green, smart, or creative. We created the way to make this possible because every student can define which is the qualitative approach that they will have in relation to the choosing the right ambassador for them. The students can also, for the extra credit that they need to do, the 12 extra credit more, they can choose in a list of courses that will be provided by the full Politecnico course of studies made by engineering and architecture. This is also another way of multidisciplinarity, and this is also another way to start the conversation about in a multidisciplinary approach. So to become ambassador in September, there will be specific presentations, so please, the ones interested, follow the websites and also ask for the presentation, because this is relevant, and then you will need to apply a specific call, and in this call you need to choose which is your favorite ambassador, and we will guide you in defining the study plan in relation to the ambassador you will choose. This is relevant because we have a high rate in career opportunity, and there is an increasing demand about product design and product design system and strategies, but we know that from our career services that also the participation to ambassador and international opportunities provided by Politecnico are a leverage to, let's say, having a more proficient entering into the market, and also a more qualitative entry into the job market, okay? In this sense, from our career services, we receive yearly researches in relation to the, let's say, the placement of our students, and you can see that there is a placement about more 93% of the students in 1 year after the graduation, and this is for us, let's say, a really good results, and also this is for you a good opportunity to have a good and relevant, we hope, career into the design field, starting from the Integrated Product Design Master. All the information connected with the study plan and also this video will be available into our specific website, and the website is productdesign.polimi.it, and then you need to choose Master in Master of Science in Integrated Product Design, but also you can have some information looking at the website about about design.polimi.it, that is the website of the School of Design. In both the websites, you will retrieve the information about study plan, selection processes, and also ambassador. Just to give you an overview of the course of study, the course of study, as you know, is made in 2 years, and we divided the course of study into 2 main sections. One will be held in Italian, mostly, and the second one will be held in English, but you will see that you may choose not only for the language, but also choosing the topic. So as you can see, there are many courses that are transversal. They are held both in Italian and English, or only in English, because you know every student that enroll a master courses in Politecnico should have a B2 level of English. So you should be ready to attend the courses in English, but in relation to which one of the field or the section you will choose, doesn't matter. You may have the opportunity to select not only the language, but mainly the topic, to create the path that you prefer the most. The first and the introduction of the course of study is the Product Development Design Studio. In this Product Development Design Studio, students coming from different schools all around the world, because as you know, Politecnico has a, let's say, a strong reputation all over the world, but also a high request coming from international students to enter our course of study. So we will have at least 20 international students every year coming to Politecnico. The total number is 90, so there will be 70 maybe Italian or European students and 20 coming from international perspective. So we will, when you enter the classroom, you will have this opportunity to do this Product Development Studio, in which you will have a quick recap through practice into the Politecnico methodology in product design development. This course of study is always made in collaboration with company. Many years that we collaborate with an Italian famous brand that is Kinder, that provide a topic that is really challenge for the students, but in which you can, let's say, recap the methodology, but also learn some element that you will need. But also we will have the opportunity to collaborate with different companies, like furniture company and so on. So the idea of these courses is generate a common background throughout all the students and giving the right tools to develop at the best the product for the future. Here you can see different examples. Then you will have fundamental courses in strategic and service design. This is for the systemic vision, so for the design thinking perspective. This is the courses that you can choose also if you want to have the ambassador of creative thinking. So every student should attend the strategic and service design, but the ones of creative thinking will have a special credit just because they are part of these courses. In these courses, you will learn the Politecnico vision of service design and strategic design, but also, again, our approach in design thinking that is also oriented in driving you through a design thinking phase to a design doing processes that you will learn here in Politecnico. Then there is a courses about life design, and this is a special courses. This is an original offer by our master courses that is developed with our colleague coming from the School of Social Psychology of Unimi Bicocca. And in this course of study, you will learn many elements in relation to smart skill and soft skill that are more and more requested by the company together. And these skills are related with the ability to work in groups and also the employability. So element that will give you the fundamentals in terms of psychological fundamental just to make you a better professional for the future. Then for sure we'll have these courses of material and manufacturing for design. This is held by our colleague coming from material engineering and also coming from mechanical engineering. And you will learn how the products are made, but also you will learn the new frontier of technology, digital fabrication, and whatever, because as you know, every product should be, let's say, realized with one material, and choosing this material is relevant for the future, but also choosing the manufacturing processes will impact more than you expect the society. In relation to our cultural background and the human side of our point of view, you will have a courses of innovation culture and theories. In these courses, you will move toward the relation about technology and humans, and you will have the opportunity to discuss about ethics and all the elements that are related to new products and services that use data maybe, and that maybe work in an environment in which also artificial intelligence is coming, and you need to reflect in how these elements are qualitative or maybe can be useful for you, and not only that can substitute you in the future. So we have a positive vision on that. We trust in technology, but also we trust in the ability of you as a professional to deal with technology and to control the technology as a new tool for your creativity and a new tool for improving the quality of the company and the businesses in which you will succeed in the future. In the second semester, there will be the Concept Design Studio. The Concept Design Studio are relevant course of study that will stress your creativity, and these are two courses. One is green, then related with the ambassador of green technology, and the other one is smart, related with the ambassador is smart infrastructure. In this sense, you will see that the ones that choose green will have one courses and the other will have the other one, but you will deal with the interesting concept, one in circular design perspective and the other one in space design. And these are two relevant original elements that we developed for you. And we added this year the courses of design future. So this idea of creating futuristic pathway to create, envision new opportunity for the development of the design career, also through some innovative methodology that deal again with some humans and psychological aspect, but also something related with technology. These courses of design future is also related with the ambassador of creative thinking. In the second year, the students will characterize their learnings, and also they will have two fundamental moments in their let's say, career as a student. So the first one is the Final Synthesis Design Studio, in which they will have two different approach within these Final Design Studios. They can choose the one of the other. One is more speculative in creative future scenario, and the second one is more pragmatically connected with company innovation, with the partner, industrial partner that provide real, let's say, briefs to the students, and also that take part to the lecture. So the idea of the Final Synthesis Design Studio is a courses in which the students will put together all the learnings that they had in the previous courses, and also they will have the opportunity to develop different idea and product that maybe can be also connected with their graduation thesis. The idea also here is, let's say, new frontier of the design practice, and also to take part in some exposition and events. Another element of that we introduced this year is the inclusive design courses, and the idea is to finalize the learnings of the students in a, let's say, positive way, enhancing this aspect of inclusive design together with a professional professor, but also a more traditional professor. They will discuss with you about inclusive design applied to services and systems, in which product is the heart of the services and the system, but also inclusive design intended as in a more, let's say, spatial attitude, in which the design for all perspective will be guided to you. The second year will end up with the workshop experience, and workshop experience are, let's say, interdisciplinary workshop activity. They are, let's say, workshop is 1 week activity in which external professor, maybe professional or professor or researcher coming from relevant institution all over the world, they will lead workshop activity within the students. And this year we had the opportunity to share the workshop week together with the students of digital interaction design. In this sense, we create a multidisciplinary environment, and we had the opportunity to have, let's say, really relevant design talent coming from the international arenas. So we had the chance to be with them, and also we had the chance to create during this week design atmosphere into the school, in which we had the opportunity to, let's say, practice a lot, doing design and doing project, but also having, let's say, conversation party and also a physical event in one of the most important Italian design museum, that is the ADI Design Museum here in Milan, in which we discussed with all the professor that we invited, the professional, that they become professor for 1 week, and we discussed about the future of design, and we discussed about the future characteristic and profile, how the profile of the designer will evolve for the future. And we were, let's say, happy to verify that what we're proposing for the integrated product design is exactly facing the right challenge for a more sustainable future and also for a more qualitative way to be part of the job market for the future. During the second semester, the second year, you will have an internship. The internship should have a curricular internship, should have 3 different approaches. So the first one is students can independently search for the study or the company they prefer, and also we as a Politecnico will support the possibility to do an internship into this reality that they will select by themselves. Then there is a career service that offers a lot of opportunity and that offers more opportunity than students we have. So students can trust on the proposal made by the career services, on the activity that the career services made during the year, just to have opportunity in doing curricular internship that face their interest and opportunity. But also the third element is the ones that many students today is looking for, that is the Erasmus for internship. So the idea to go abroad and do internship in an international level. This is a good opportunity, and we have a different number in all this opportunity, but also we have offices that will support you in the best choice in relation to your interests. The thesis preparation will be, let's say, sometimes connected with the final synthesis design studio, sometimes no. During the thesis preparation, the students should find a topic to develop and also an idea to develop, but the idea that theses are not, let's say, new product, but the thesis is a reflection, so it's an innovative point of view on the design practice. And also the students can choose the tutor they will prefer, and they can do mixed work within the company and Politecnico, just to generate theses that maybe face also not only the final synthesis design studio topic, but also the topic the students are following during the internship time. Another opportunity that Politecnico offers is the ASP diploma. That is a diploma supplement, that is a special opportunity made by Politecnico di Milano and Turin Politecnico, Politecnico di Torino. And in these cases, few students can apply to do as an extracurricular activity this multidisciplinary and international faculty, just to develop a new product, but also to have a double titulation, both from Politecnico di Milano and Politecnico di Torino. We provide a lot of opportunities and extracurricular offer. In this sense, Politecnico, as I said before, defined this ambassador program that you can apply. The ambassador program is a program that you need to apply in September, as I said before, but also this is mandatory. You cannot attend the ambassador and other programs, so you need to choose which is the one that you like. The ASP diploma, and this is interesting because it's an international opportunity, both given by Politecnico di Milano and Politecnico di Torino. But also during the year, you will have a lot of proposal coming from this Passion in Action initiative. In this Passion in Action initiative, you will find opportunity to do workshop, hackathon, but also to follow seminars and also to have, let's say, improving knowledge in a specific field that you will like. There is the extracurricular internship processes, as I said before, but also you can enjoy the life here in our campus throughout the participation in students' association, but also in sport activity that are dealt by Politecnico. In particular, here in Politecnico, we do a run every year that is one of the most frequented run in Milan, that is only 10 kilometers. And is, let's say, a funny way to put together the Politecnico community, but also to open this community to the city and the extra participation. The international experience are connected also within the Exchange Your Mind program about Politecnico that follow about experience abroad. These are connected with some Erasmus product, Erasmus Extra EU, double degrees, and Erasmus traineeship. So in this sense, if you are interested in doing an international experience also while you are dealing with your master courses, you can take all the information by our websites that are always updated about the opportunity, about the facilities. Why this is relevant for your future and career? Just because we verify that the students that take part to this program not only learn more, but also they are more open to learn soft skill, flexibility, curiosity, and also they will enrich their curriculum with some extra didactic element that will characterize their approach to the market, and they are really requested by the headhunter. About the location, there is only, let's say, the matter of choice, because you can have more than 23, let's say, countries in Europe and more than 17 countries extra UAE, but in this sense, worldwide experiences are something relevant and possible. Last but not least, our international opportunities is closed by a double degree or some double degree offer. We have different opportunities for double degree. One is for, let's say, in South America, within our university partner in São Paulo, Unicinos in Rio Grande do Sul, in Brazil, Universidad Católica de Chile and Universidad Nacional de Colombia. But also we have opportunity in China with Tongji University and Tsinghua University. As you can see, these numbers are relevant, and also you can have a challenging opportunity in facing yourself within a double degree that will characterize your future. This is interesting both for Italian students, but also for international students that is part of our course of study. So I wish you all the best for enrolling in our course of study and to be selected, because you know there is a selection process that is quite complex. We evaluate portfolio and curricula, and we receive more than 700 requests every year for only 90 places. So I again hope you all the best for be selected, and I hope to see you soon in our classroom in Politecnico. Thank you and bye-bye.